We'll start building the interior part of the car. Stage 1, which is building of the front suspension, and then the spoiler, and also the disc brake. These two pieces here are ejection pins, so those needs to be cut off as well. And then that's it. Then let's sand the parting line, smooth out the parting line, and then we can proceed. So instead of showing you guys all how to put the parts together bit by bit, I thought I'd save time and I put most of the part together in different components. Now here is the body with all the engine bay and also the interior parts being put together, and also the roll cage, which I use the compartment as a jig to put it together, and I just have it roughly installed. And some of the parts are also just put on with blue tack, like you can take it off anytime I want. And I gave it a coat, 2 coats of primer, both the bottom and also the interior and the engine bay. I think you can see the engine bay is being put at position roughly temporary with blue tack. So this is the interior part. What I also did was I also primed the wheels with the wheels on the still on the runners, and these are the door panels, which I will paint black or dark gray. And here's the part, the fence at the rear of the car. These are the lighting housing, the lights housing, still on the sprue because I think it's easier to paint that way. And the gates will not be seen after it's being put to the model, so I leave them on the tree for easy painting. And here is the radiator with the fan, also primed with gray. Some of the items I use the sprue as a holder for the parts to be painted, like the steering wheel and the steering column has already assembly as a subcomponent, and I will paint this black again, and then since the gates again won't be seen when I glue the component onto the instrument panel. And for the instrument panel, I have also assembled it as a subcomponent, and I purposely hasn't fill in the sync mark here, and so that you can see, because it's not very important. It's out of the box build, so I don't want to. The purpose is to show you how the model goes together without any fillers or any major surgery, just sanding and gluing. Here's the seats, and again primed in gray. Some other parts like the I think this is the ventilation duct in the front hood, and the engine cover, part of the engine, and also the tail wing, some of the winglets in the front fender of the car, and then other aerodynamic insert thing, and also the brake and the brake disc paint primed. The side of the rear wing, and the front grille. I leave it on the sprue for easy handling when painting. The wing support, and I don't know what these are. it's not the exhaust, it's something else. I have no idea what these are. And then the fire extinguisher, which will be painted in red. Here is the door panel, the rear panel behind the doors, and also the rear panels on the side windshield. I already put the mesh onto the parts, so I will paint this as one single piece. And of course, that's the windshield wiper and the antenna. The antenna looks kind of thick, but that's okay. I may replace it with a wire or something. The stand, the antenna stand looks okay. It is thick, but I think it looks okay. So they are all primed, and I'll show you when I paint them in black.